This is Haliman.
And Camilla.
Giving you the M3 Radio Independent News. This is my last broadcast before leaving for Australia. And I want to be prepared for when I have to explain what Americans are like. We love entertainment and spend an average of 8 hours a day with the TV, radio, computer, reading, or going to the movies. We drink 23 gallons of bottled water a year. We Yanks like plenty of room. Maybe that's because we're getting taller and fatter. Most of our injuries involve bikes, beds, and, get this, wheelchairs. With the cost of healthcare, more Americans have turned to prayer as opposed to insurance policies. We're lonely, not likely to join clubs. Prone to getting our information, values, and outlooks from machines instead of individuals. I think I'm getting out just in time.
Fred is dead, baby. Fred is dead. So is Peter Boyle, 71, who left the church in his 40s to become an actor in films by such icons as Martin Scorsese and Mel Brooks. Atlantic Records founder Ahmet Erdogan, 83, who introduced the world to Ray Charles, the Rolling Stones, Aretha Franklin, and Led Zeppelin. Chilean ex-dictator Augusto Pinochet, 89, comic book superhero Green Lantern creator Martin Nobel, 91, and Aisha Nainche, who was among the 750,000 African children who die each year of malaria, a preventable disease. She was 4 months old.
Dogs may be our best friends, at least the four-legged kind, and we certainly spare no expense when it comes to keeping them content. It's estimated that during Christmas alone, we'll be shelling out a record-breaking $3 billion on Spot, Snoopy, or Rex. We'll paint their portraits, pamper them with primps and pedicures and spas for a wag of a tail. Forget the string, buy the bling. How about a faux fur hoodie or a canine chapeau? A pet parent can even share matching outfits with their bedecked beasts. Polo shirts, cashmere sweaters, and even alligator shoes. Nothing's too good when it comes to our critters. But the homeless on the streets, what can you do?
Not all is okay in the animal kingdom. Over 2,500 dogs were found dead in the Idaho Creek bed. Early tests indicate the quackers were killed by infection. The source was not known but might have come from water or grain in the area. Only mallard seems to be affected. Other birds in the area appear healthy. In Wisconsin, a man ran over and killed a deer with 7 legs. The young buck had the leg-like appendages growing from its normal legs, as well as both male and female reproductive organs. The fallen fawn, the driver, died on the venison. Here is a happy ending. Copycat, the first clone, Feline, had kittens. She and Smokey, her mate, made them the old-fashioned way. Congratulations.
File this one under shooting your kid's nose to spite their face. Nevada Senator Bob Beers sounds like he's had a few too many. He'd like to introduce legislation requiring educators to carry firearms in the classroom. Luckily, Las Vegas school officials conclude that bringing more weapons on campus would only reduce safety. Why, you ask? It's simple. The more guns you have on a school ground, the more likely a shootout. As well, there are no studies that support the senator's argument. People, children and guns don't mix. Think about it.
In a related story, I asked the question, how do we fix our schools? Well, that's an excellent question. A study finds the best answer may be to start over. It points out that the public education system was designed to meet the needs of the manufacturing assembly line of 100 years ago. It has not kept pace with today's global market needs. Suggested changes include offering pre-K classes, continuing ed for adults, exams allowing 16 years old to move ahead to university-level courses, or even college. Improve teacher salaries based on performance and switch the emphasis from rote learning to creative and abstract thinking. Now I hope you learned something. I never like their commercials or their food. Now I'm sure you will never catch me on chowing down in an Olive Garden restaurant. More than 160 people have reported becoming ill after eating at one last week in Indiana. Health officials are still trying to isolate what made them ill. But my guess is it was the food. So I believe the garden is gonna follow Taco Bell on my no-go list. And after seeing the new film, Fast Food Nation, that shows chefs randomly spitting in customers' food just because they can, I believe I will eat at home. Remember, trzymajcie się.
We're here not only to bring you the news, but the weather, at least the changes in the cosmic climate. Forecasters predict the perfect solar storm will hit Earth this week. Sunspot number 930 has flared so significantly that more flare-ups are in the forecast and will cause geomagnetic storming. While damage to the International Space Station is not expected, it could be at risk. Interruption or damage to satellites, radio signals, or power grids may be expected. Coronal clouds will probably appear later in the week depending on magnetic orientation. Stay tuned to M3 News and Weather for more details. Hey, I'm off to Australia. Homies, it's been real. Catch me on the flip side. Later. This was Haliman
And Camilla.
giving you the M3 Radio Independent News.